Welcome back, everybody. Today we're doing that video that I do every week. We're talking about the trades I put on for the week. It was pretty interesting this week because the stock market was going down a lot of volatility. Wednesday, you saw that I closed a lot of positions, but I was able to turn this into like one of my best weeks ever. And I'll show you those trades. Although, disclaimer, like they're not easily uh, repeatable. I guess don't try to do those at home. You know that disclaimer. Kind of some risky trades that I took some shots on that all worked out in my favor, it seems like. But let's go ahead and just jump in here and start looking at my portfolio for like the review here. So first off, I'm logged into Interactive Brokers here, and you can see my year-to-date return right now is up to 35%, which is crazy because the stock market, or at least SPY, was down 20% on close on Friday, or before close on Friday. So stock market being down a near 20%, I'm up 35%. Like, that's really crazy. It also means I've been doing some trades and taking some risk on that you maybe shouldn't be doing because those are pretty insane returns. I did edit out my account numbers here, and I'm going to show you a little trick that some people might do to try to trick you, and then like show that this is not a trick. If you right-click the screen, you can click Inspect Element, and you can see the text that you're trying to change, and this is something that somebody can do. And it changes it, and it makes it look real. So you can be like, oh, look, I'm up 1,000% this year to date. This is awesome. But what you want to see is if they can refresh the page or make the element within the page move without a cut. So if I switch to month to date, you can see it does update, and then I go back, like it is an actual number, it's not edited. So just a little trick to be kind of on the lookout for, because people do that. I've caught like a YouTuber doing that one time. I was like, what the heck? Really, dude? Like, that's insane. Anyway, so that's that view. Moving on, you saw on Wednesday I made a video that I closed a bunch of positions. If you're in my Discord, you saw that I sold my long shares pre-market, and then I closed immediately at open. Posted on the Discord, and we talked about why I was doing it. And then Wednesday afternoon, I was able to make a video about it. I thought it was a big decision to do, and thought it was worth putting that opinion out there to kind of warn you guys, hey, I'm going bearish now. Like, the time has finally come, and now that we've gotten through Friday, it looks like that was a good call for me. But you know, it's just one of those things that just shows you that, like, bouncing ideas off of people and following different people gives you different perspectives, more information, so you can make decisions on by yourself. In this example, I was right, and well, you had a warning on Wednesday if you did follow stuff, but you never know. I could have easily been wrong too, and who knows? I could have lost 20,000 doing other stuff. Moving on. So here we got the portfolio. Sorry, the portfolio tracker. You can see definitely at all-time highs again. Last week we hit all-time highs. This week really got to all-time highs. Portfolio went up about 30,000 this week, and a majority of that is realized option income. I did get to bump down the months until millionaire down to down 2 months after this week, so that felt pretty good. This week was bittersweet. Like, personally, my portfolio did really good, but it's sad to know that a lot of people did get hurt this week and like last week too. And I just hope that everybody can pull it together and stay alive long enough to see the rebound when it does come. I'm fearful that we could still see another 10% down, unfortunately. But hopefully everyone can stay liquid and maintain your positions, or manage and find a way to make profit in this possibly bear market that we are in right now. Little side note, I did deposit 4,000 this week that I didn't deposit like previously because I was thinking about buying a computer. I ended up not doing that, so I put that in the brokerage account, and that was before I had my insane profits this week. Doing a quick look at... Actually, let's go ahead and go to the quick overview, because this is just mind-blowing to me. So you can see that this year I've realized $90,000 in income so far, and that's more than I make in a year working. Like, that's insane. Like, really? Like, we're not even halfway through the year. The downside of that is that means I'm going to be owing a lot of taxes. Uncle Sam, he doesn't let you get that money for free. And looking at the tax brackets, since I make 80,000, that means all this money's gonna be taxed at the 24% range, maybe a little higher. I might dip into that later if I don't lose stuff, but so I could take my realized income that we have there and multiply it by 24% to see how much I'll probably owe at the end of the year. And what I would do is come either late October or mid-November, I'm going to have to pull money out of the account, put it in a savings account to just have it ready to pay come tax time. I'm not going to be able to save that much to make up that difference there, so I will have to pull money out of the taxable account when taxes come, assuming I don't lose it all by then, which who knows. You've seen I've had some months where I had some losers back to back to back to back. Last week I did close a lot of positions. I'm not gonna go over them too much because I did them on the Wednesday video. You could watch that if you want to. But it looked like SPY did continue to go down. I saw it touch, what was it, 380? So, like, me losing only 680 on this play is a fraction of what it would have cost to close at expiration today. So, turns out Wednesday closing everything was a good move for me. Let's go ahead and pull up my brokerage and show you those trades. All right, so here's my Interactive Brokers account, and you can see like the numbers match, so that's good. I don't really have any positions left because I basically sold everything. I said that on Wednesday. And I've just been doing some quick day trades since then. Let's go ahead and pull up the trade log. And you can see Monday I deposited some money. And then Tuesday I actually ended up doing a quick day trade on Amazon and made $5,100. Now this is the type of trading that you probably shouldn't be doing because you could lose pretty quickly if it goes against you. You have to be right in direction, how far it's going to move, and you have a short timeline for it to go in your directions. Like a lot of stuff is working against you here. This is why I usually do theta plays, although recently this quick in and out trading has been working for me. But again, like it's very risky because you can see you put a lot of money up to make this small gain. Well, I mean, it's not small, but you can lose a lot of money quickly if you're wrong. And that's why, like, despite people asking me, like, let me know when you get into stuff, like, I feel fine losing my money. I feel really bad if I make you lose your money, you know? So, like, that's why I don't put out trade alerts, and I'll put up my trades after they're done so you can see what happened. But, I mean, it's risky. I hope I made that clear. Like, don't try this at home kind of thing. Anyway, on Tuesday, I started by buying 3 puts and end up getting up to 12 contracts and end up closing it for 39. If you add this all up together, like what is this, like $35 times 12. In total, there was about $42,000 in this trade to make that 5,000, and like this lasted about 5 minutes in the day. And then I ended up buying some more shares of JEPI and Devo because, you know, I just made some money, might as well increase that dividend. And that was Tuesday. Wednesday, pre-market, when I first woke up, I sold QILD, and it looks like it went down to like 1770 now, so if I didn't close this, it'd be down another 5,000 or so. We already talked about me closing all my bullish positions on Wednesday, and that's all I really did. And then Thursday, I decided to play Amazon again. This one, I did get a little crazy. The little gambler in me came out a little bit. We got up to 13 contracts. And you can see that my initial buy-in price was 91.15. My exit price became 91. So if I didn't add more to this position, it was a loser. Well, I think it did go up after this fact, but because I was able to add more into this trade, I could lower my cost basis and get out on a short spike up. And it's only because the stuff I was seeing was still reconfirming that my move was going to happen. I was still confident in it. And my stop loss did not get hit yet on these either, although it came pretty close. If you look at the minute charts for this contract, like, you can see where I made these trades and how if I didn't get out when I did, this would have been a pretty hard trade to sit through the day. This might be like the perfect example of why this is pretty dangerous, so like really don't do it. I know it worked out for me here eventually I will take a huge loss doing this style of trading. Like we're talking like 30 to 60,000 when I'm wrong, and it's gonna happen. Like it's just a matter of time. Um, I've been betting pretty perfect so far at Amazon, and I really need to stop, to be honest. uh, then Friday, I did play Amazon again. I bought 5 contracts at $65, and the move looked like it was going to come, although the price went down, and so I bought 5 more. And sure enough, Amazon went down briefly, and I got out of my target price of 73. Actually, I had 75 as my initial sell order. When it got to 74, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this win and get out. Close it for 73. After that, like Amazon did start heading back up. So because of what I was seeing on the SPY and the QQQ, I closed that and lowered my price target to get out, and that's how I got 8,000 pretty quickly. At the end of the day, I saw some bullish sentiment coming in, and originally I was going to buy 5 contracts of the 21-25 call that was out of the money with like 10-15 minutes to go until close. They was trading at like 350 or so, and I would have bought 5 contracts, but I got a message from Interactive Brokers that assignment of this position would result in like being too much for my account size. So I wonder when they put in that like safety switch, because like earlier in the day they let me trade 10 contracts of Amazon, but now they won't let me do 5. Anyway, that position would have been a nice like $10,000 because the 21-25 call actually did spike up, and I saw the price got to at least 25, so that's $300 to 2,500 on times 5. Like, oh, but the move started happening, and I didn't have time to figure out how to get filled on the out of the money option. So then I quickly went into my 80 Delta call and bought 3 of them, which were very cheap because like now we're at near expiration, so there's not any extrinsic value left on these basically. And I had my sell price set already. And when I went to go move it, because it looked like there was a lot of volume behind pressure coming in, I wasn't able to move my ask price up in time, so I got filled before I could actually ride this war. I would have changed this to 35, and it would have been a $3,000 gain, but I got filled too quickly. Anyway, I mean that's what I did this week. Obviously, Amazon treated me very well. I think that all adds up to like $28,000. I came here and do that. So yeah, $28,000 from Amazon alone. So thank you, Amazon. And then for option income, if you add in all the losses on Wednesday, 27,000 and realized. And I don't know what to say other than like this was awesome, but I hope you guys are doing good too. I know a lot of people got hurt during this last week. I know Friday there was a lot of people that had to manage their positions. It was the monthly cycle of expiration for a lot of contracts. So this trend down to like SPY getting down to like 381 or whatever it ended up touching almost seemed manufactured to like create fear for the people to manage their positions early, right before the jump back up. Like it was really weird. Like if you had money to move the market, that's exactly how you'd want to move the market, it felt like. Yeah, that was my week. I hope you guys did good too. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know how you guys did. And I'll see you guys next time.